Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It has been raining outside for 2.5 days now, and it's gonna be raining for a good amount of days more. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I'm still very excited because today is gonna be a pretty awesome day. This vlog is gonna be pretty cool because I've got my very first sponsor. Yes, and don't click away because this one is actually pretty awesome. You know, I also watch YouTube. I don't just make YouTube, I watch YouTube. And yes, sometimes you see people having sponsors and you wonder like, is the product really that good or is the product, are you lying? But this video has been sponsored by Temu. I actually have used Temu before. Since this is my first sponsor, I really looked at the contract really well. And they actually say that I have to be truthful and honest about every product I'm using. They gave me a budget. I got to order a good number of products with that budget. And you know what? They are all for the shed. So we're gonna see today if we can improve the shed with some Temu products. See that behind me? That's another thing I have installed without you guys knowing. I made a little wall-mounted thing. Yeah, so there you go. This is where now all my screws live and my nails, and it's all being held back by these metal rods. I made this all myself. I'm pretty proud of that one. That's the first feature in this entire thing that's making it more organized because we need more organization. All right, the next thing, light bulb. Let's replace it with a better one. And if you are a first-time user and have never tried Temu before, now's the time to install the app on your phone and make an account, because this code, that is also down in the description, will give you an extra discount while doing your first shopping on Temu. It folds open! Alright, let's put it up there and see what it looks like, okay? So, this is the light level I have right now. Let me install this thing and see what it is next. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, that gives a lot of light. Holy crappers! That's so much better than I thought it would be. Oh, I can barely look up. There you go. Yeah. That is a bright little light flower. That one gets a 10 out of 10, I think. Yeah. You can see how bright it is. Jeez. Yeah, that's really bright. Now, these ones are mostly used in kitchens, but I think I can use it here really well as well. Let me just get the plastic off. But yeah, this is a magnet strip. So, very handy for hanging away some things. And I think for now, this guy is gonna live right next to this box I just made, because that seems like a good little spot to store some stuff. So let me screw to the wall and then we put some stuff up there. Alright, there it is. And I think this is the perfect spot to store some knives. Perfect! More organization in my shed. And I like it. It works pretty well. It's a little bit on the small side, but for the price, it's not bad. Those things are usually for kitchens, for your kitchen knife, but why not use them in your tool shed? It works really well to put stuff up on the wall. Okay, so this next thing I have is a tool rack, and this one is you have to put it together yourself, which is fine. I don't mind putting together things because, you know, I live in Sweden, IKEA. Anyway, it doesn't have any instructions. That's a little bit of a disappointment. It's all metal though, which is good. I like metal racks. I was afraid it was going to be plastic, but it's metal, so that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to put it together, and I'll get back to you when it is together. Right, I have it done. There we go, there's my tool rack. It wasn't too bad to put together because, you know, I'm smart. I don't know why I have leftover screws though, but don't think about that. The package came with the tools to put it together, which is always very nice. And now let's go put it on the wall and see if it works the way I want it to work. See this part that is meant to take your drill and hang it in, right? That's cool. That's cool. Which means this is the bottom. But look at the holes. They're the wrong way around. And I don't feel like redoing this thing. Also, it's a little bit crooked. Don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's a little bit crooked. I'm not gonna remake it. I'll deal with it the way it is, I guess. Ta-da! There it is. It's hanging. And yeah. Let's put tools in here because I need to clean up this entire mess and get more organized. Oh, and also, to solve my little faux pas, my little, not faux but faux pas, to fix my little faux pas of putting it together wrong, I used roof screws, these guys, and it's black on black, so it actually looks like it's supposed to be that way. So yeah, I think that's a nice solution. That way I don't have to take it apart and put it back together again. That would have been awful. Anyway, let's put tools in there. Well, there you go. I think that's really nice. It's a nice little tool rack. So yeah, I think it's a really nice product. The only thing I would say, it's like, it would be nice with a manual for putting it together. It wasn't too hard, but like you saw, I ended up putting it together upside down. Still, I could fix that. It's sturdy. It hangs a bunch of tools. I'm gonna put more stuff in here, but for now it's pretty good. I like it. There we go, all the paneling on that wall is done. Time for some paint. First, I'm gonna change my clothing, and time for painting. Now we get to see the next product from Temu. Here is a part of it. It's obviously another thing that I hang up on the wall and that I need to put together myself. So let me go do that and then I'll show you what it is. Well, as you can see, there they are. We've got a couple of hooks, and there's in total, there's 10 of them. I only hung up 5 for now. But yeah, some of you might already know what these are for. And for those of you that don't know, let me show you. These hooks are for storing things on the wall. Like we have this little broom right here, and I can just go like this, and there it's hanging. There you go, isn't that awesome? Now that thing's very lightweight. We've got a little rake here. Let's see how well it holds on to the rake. Working very well, very well. Now, here comes the real challenge. Got a metal shovel. This thing is quite heavy. Let's see how well it does. Oh, that's no problem. It just holds on to it. That's perfect. Yeah, let me get something even heavier and see if it holds on. Alright, here we got a big concrete iron. Whenever you want to break up concrete or rocks, you use this to do it with. And this is really heavy. This is a workout to hold on to. Let's see if the hook can hold it. Woo! It does it! It does it! And it keeps holding on too. So yeah, it's nice and cheap Temu stuff, but it works really well. There you go. Perfect. Nice, some nice storage on the wall. The other 5 I'm gonna hang up at some other point once the other wall's undone. I think I'm gonna have to get these off again because the wall needs some more layers. But I was too excited not to do this. So that's a good one. Alright, for the next Temu product, we are going outside because we need to go back to my old shed across the road. Alright, let's go see. Okay, here we are with my old shed. The shed itself is mine, but it's standing on somebody else's property. So I'm renting the land as long as the shed is here. That's one of many reasons why I'm building my own shed, so I can get rid of this one and don't have to pay rent anymore. But here's the next product. Let me show it to you. We have a code lock. Yes, this is gonna be amazing because right now we have a normal padlock on it, and just like right now, I forgot the key. A code lock is gonna be very nice, and so let me go get the key for the padlock, open it up, and then I'm gonna install this guy. All right, I'll be right back. So the code lock comes with these special screws that are one-way screws. Let me show you. So these screws can only rotate in one direction. So it's very safe to use them because you can turn them tight, but then you can't undo them, which is very nice for a lock. So people can't just get rid of them. And there we go, we got it all fully installed. Let me show you how it works. So I scrabbled the code, and now it doesn't want to open, and I can just go. It doesn't want to open. Perfect. And then I put in the code, which is still factory, so it is still 000 in this case. And here we go. And now it opens. There we go. And we have an open door. And we close it again. We lock it in there. And we scramble the code. And it's locked. Now, of course, don't come here and try 000 because I'm going to change the code right now so nobody can get in. All right, let me go change the code. And in the meantime, I am liking this one. It is always a plus not to have keys that you can lose. It's just a code that you have in your head, and that way you can always get in even when you forget your keys. Perfect. Okay, it is the next day, and I gotta show you something because my dad was just here, way over there with the dogs, if you can see him. I just showed him the new code lock on the shed that you just saw me install. This one over here. And I have to say, I do like the lock. But my dad also wants access to the shed, so I gave him the code. And he wants to know how to change the code if it ever was necessary. And to change the code, there's a little plastic piece here that you have to take out, and then you can change the code. Well, there's the little plastic piece, and as you can see, it has broken off. That's only the second time that we took out the little plastic piece to change the code. So that's not great. Without the plastic piece, I mean, it still functions and you can still change the code, but it just isn't great, is it? That it breaks after the second time. Anyway, let's get on with the next product. Okay, here we are in the shower. To show you the next product is gonna be quite easy. It's in here. Let me just empty that out. And as you can see, it's just some plastic squares. You might be asking, Steve, what are those plastic squares? Transparent. Well, it's actually some kind of double-sided tape. It's nice and sturdy, and it's perfect for something we already had, which are these hooks. And as you can see, I already put one on the back, peeled the plastic off of it, and then if we go to the shower here, you can see here, we use them to hang up our razor blades, and we also have them for a toothbrush. So just an easy little thing you can use. It's not very complicated. It's double-sided plastic squares. It's a practical thing. Well, the next project for the shed is this stuff, reflecting film for on the windows, because as you can see right through the windows and see all my tools and stuff in there, and we don't want people to know what's in there because you don't mind her, she's not here. I kidnapped her. No, my mom is here to help today. Because this stuff is easier to apply with 4 hands than with 2. Like I said, we want people not to be able to see inside. Tools are expensive and people might want to steal them. So if they don't know what's in there, they might not go in. Start and do our first test run. We're gonna try on our first small window here and see how that works out. Well, that's the first one in there. It looks quite nice. It's a lot darker than I thought it would be. I'm gonna have to check if it's the one I ordered. It looks nice. Can't really see in there even with the lights. But if the lights are off, you can see them even less well. Oh, that looks pretty good. I'm liking the look of that. It's a lot darker than I wanted it to be, but it is fulfilling the function I wanted it to have, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's do the last 3. 3 down, 3 to go. Well, it is done, and as you can see, you can still look outside, but it all works a lot better when the lights are off. So if I turn these lights off, then you can see outside, you can't see inside. I am quite happy with this. You can just see our reflection. Hi guys! I'm happy with the effect. We still have a little bit left over. The only thing, this isn't really the color I ordered. As you can see, this is a dark blue. I ordered a chrome, which is a lot more silvery. And yeah, so I didn't get the color I ordered. Anyway, that was all the Temu products that helped my shed improve. And yes, I think you can improve your shed with some Temu products. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Good new sponsor for the first time. See you all in the next video. Bye!
Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next vlog, and don't forget to subscribe.
Still recording.
I've been doing fine. I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the